Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. I'm a little late. I was running my mouth. Hey, Bambi. Hey, Paula. Hey, Shar. Hey, Muggsy. Let's see. Um, hey, Heidi. Um, hello, everybody. Hey, Sarah motherfucking Z. Let me make sure everybody has their wrenches. After crushing and I will try to get everyone wrenched back up. If you are not, let's see. Okay, I think everybody has their wrenches. So, anyway, it is a hey Aries. Can you guys hear me? Um, hey Stacy. Uh, hey Savage. Um, I think you guys should be able to hear me now. Okay, good. Um, but the point of the live that I wanted to go live today and to lightly address a few things that have just went on in the last week or two. Um, and I don't want anyone to think, hey, sweets, how are you? I don't want anyone to think that I was running scared. Because the truth is, I was out of town. I actually had a procedure done. I had some surgery. Um, I had a BBL, and I told everyone, "Hey, BCal." I told everybody that I was getting a BBL, so I did get my BBL. I got this ass so fucking fat that I want all of my haters to have their own special place to kiss my motherfucking ass. I don't understand. Well, actually, I do understand the harassment that I'm receiving from certain people. And I want to make this clear as it can possibly be. I never told anybody that I was a witness for anybody. I would appreciate that other side stop saying that. Um, this is very much giving what they did to John Yates with that RO. It is giving what they did to me last summer with that RO. So the pattern here is anytime there's an RO given to that side for whatever reason, they run these type of silly games. Um, if you honestly feel that I am a witness, I'm going to say this. Listen to me very clearly. This would be witness intimidation. You guys are harassing me so that I will say something and I will mess something up for somebody else. I had no idea that that girl was getting arrested. I knew nothing about it until they went live with that. So I'd appreciate all that foolishness to stop. As far as that account goes, that was not my account. They have had my email for about a year and some. Would that account not have shown up then? If you say that account was created in 2013, it would have shown up when you guys was digging on me all last year. Make it make sense. We all know the type of silly games they play. And as far as Jules, you saying, hey, Kendra, as far as you saying, oh, and I have proof that you haven't moved. That constitutes that you're still stalking me. As far as Maria saying my address or my email was given to a bush watcher, That's not true. Say names or leave it on the playground. Like you guys said, don't say they, say names. And I can tell you who the name was. Um, so, like I said, this constitutes as witness intimidation. And that's exactly what it is. I am not playing with y'all when it comes to this court stuff anymore. You guys do entirely too much. And if, hey, Penny, and if anything was done, it would have been because Geneva is telling you guys information and you guys are putting it out being the cleanup crew. And I'm going to ask you, Geneva, leave my name out of your mouth in private and in public. Jules, Maria, stop trying to tie me to somebody else's court staff. I am not going to talk on it. I'm not going to give you guys any games to play because I know what you're doing. And Maria, this proves what you did to John Yates a couple years ago was you harassing him. So I'm going to ask you, Maria, leave my name out your mouth. Stop accusing me of these accounts. I never said anything about your father. That was not me. This is the reason why we are here today, because you guys have been accusing me of these accounts for the last couple of years. Okay? So that is that. um, anyway, what's up, Penny? Hey, Pippi. I hope everybody is doing. Hey, Gamecock. Oh, and I also will say, KK, I apologize that you're getting brought into this mess, but it is not for me. Remember last year when they were saying I was on Reddit under that Wasabi account talking about JJ? I would never talk about JJ like that, ever. Um, when they were saying, I don't, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. I'd appreciate y'all leaving me out of it. Um, because, like I said, it is third party harassment and it constitutes as witness intimidation. Now, like I said, I don't care if you talk about me because I said something crazy online. I don't care about that crazy stuff. But to sit here and pin this crazy shit like this on other people, I'm not going down for that one. But anyway, I hope everybody is having a good day. Little laugh. Yesterday, I got my friend's birthday is tomorrow. Um, so I got home really late last night and I was pulling in the driveway and I ran over a toy and I thought it was a an animal and I was like, oh my God, I heard its ribs crack. Like, I was freaking out. So I look in the camera because I have the reverse camera and it's like this little yellow toy. I don't even know what that toy was. And I'm like, how the hell did this get in our driveway? Um, um, so I go in and I roll the cameras back. And this little girl, she couldn't have been no more than like 5. She just walks up to to the house and we have these wind chimes. Like I just love wind chimes. I have them in the front yard and in the backyard. Um, and she just walks up as if like she lives here. And she takes the wind chimes and she just starts shaking them. And she's literally playing with the wind chimes for like 10 minutes. I was like, I don't know whose kid this is. I thought the whole thing was weird. Let me drop the link if anybody wants it. I really don't have nothing planned. I just really wanted to address that. And anyone has anything to say, we can say that. Um, but then all of a sudden, like, she just walks off. And at first, I was kind of like, the fuck? Like, it was so freaky. But then I was like, you know what? That was just the laugh that I needed. It was the cutest little thing. And I honestly would love to share that with y'all, but that's a little child, so I'm not going to play show it. But I don't know whose child this was. And it is a little freaky, like this little girl couldn't have been no more than 5. Um, where are your parents at? Like you're just walking up to people's houses like that, playing with these wind chimes. But it was cute. Let's see, Pippi, I used his card online. I don't drive to the mall like Boomer. Who's Boomer? Um, I don't I don't know who's Boomer. But if you guys haven't seen, I have a wrench in Deadly's chat. I don't know if y'all know. I'm moving up in this world. So that's just where I'm at with life. Um, um, Today is Friday. John said he had a Pippi. I know. Who's Boomer? I'm still not understanding that. Whose baby is that? Baby Boomer. Oh. 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 I don't know if I get it, but I'm just going to laugh at it. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Back to what I was saying. Okay, so it's Friday. John said he had an appointment with his detective today about what Maria was doing. John, if you need me, you know how to reach me. I'm only one call away, like Chingy said. Rainbow going to announce her first live stream. I heard she's going after Rainbow. Wait, who's doing a live stream? Are y'all fucking with me? Wow, you're really. I know, right, Sarah? Hey, Daddy, how are you? And she's calling me a boomer. Yeah, she's with my dad. Okay, what was Sharbaddy talking about? Let me go back and read that and see what was going on because I didn't. Okay, so okay, Sharbaddy. Did you see what Noelle did on that channel I mod overnight? What'd she do? She touched herself inappropriately and said it was for entertainment when confronted. Oh, how old is that girl? I'm done with her. I was someone who tried to give her a chance after seeing the crap she did last week, and now where I'm odd, I'm done. I've been told I overreacted. My point is, she denied she's done these things. Yeah, and I thought Ghost of Shadows was lying when he said that. All I do is call out her stinky. I never really interacted with her. Okay, I'm behind on the tea. Spill it. Penny, you got about 10 years? Yes, Noelle did do that. Okay, let me play a little bit of this tea that. She did that. Really? What is going on with these people? But once I explained the joke. Hey, Miss Liability, long time no see. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you are doing well. Um, Miss Liability prayer jar. Um, Let me play just a little clip of that craziness that uh, Ding Dong said. I've been enjoying my YouTube break, but these people, they are just too involved dreaming of me. Hey, dreaming of me, how you doing? Hope all is well. Georgia reading chat like Maria did. Mm. Well, I gotta know. I gotta know what's going on. Um, and I had to come back because people were wanting to call a welfare check on me. I was like, oh no, I could not have that. I just was not trying to involve myself in that drama with them. There was a channel with a what it called Noel's father admitting Wow. But she's grown though. How old is that girl? And I know like mentally she's probably like um younger. Oh, you got jokes. That was a good one though. Um oh, and Clark. You keep talking shit. Keep talking shit, Clark. Drug trafficker. Keep talking shit. Um that's all he does is talk shit. Let me see where I put that. Dooby doo. I feel better getting that one off my chest. And then if you're going to tell a story, tell the whole story. Tell the beginning from the end. That's what I'm going to tell you. That crazy shit. Too fucking old for that. And then I saw where she said, I don't know why you're recording your lives. We have them. Oh, record them. Record them. Not sure, but she's mentally young. Yeah, she really is. And I kind of feel bad for her, but then at the same time, it's like, girl, you playing in the big leagues. Like you gotta grow up with that craziness. You can't keep doing that crazy shit. Rainbow is going live. I will end this live now for Rainbow. Could you imagine what they would do to Rainbow? Yeah. Clark is a shit talking pussy ass bitch. Um, I'm gonna have to look and see if I screenshot what he said. And I know he was just poking, but be careful, Clark. Be careful who you poke. I'm not Jules.
Getting enough sleep.
Fair use.
And now I said, no, my sleep is more important. So I was trying to do 2 lives a week, and I've been doing one lately. I don't find the time, but I am being productive. I don't want to. You know what? The thing I wanted to say before I leave is that what I see happen to Geneva, what I've seen happen to Kendra. I don't want to see it happen to anybody. I just don't want to see this on YouTube. I don't think it's to the point where people have to run out and try to do anything. And Kendra, I'm not saying she didn't. I think she did deserve it, but I don't. I think she was influenced by other people, and she's an adult, and she should have known.
Let me say this. I know Geneva has always been messy, but I would say since she aligned with you and Jules, she's at an all time worst. Her all time worst. And I feel like this if you guys are her friend, you guys would honestly tell her, girl, you need to calm down, blah, blah, blah. But y'all want her to take the hits so y'all don't have to take them. You're using the girl.
Known better, but I think she was just trying to be liked by others, and they got in her head. But
Hey, Sassy, how are
it's
you?
a hard lesson learned, and I think she'll recover from it and do her own shit, which is what everybody wants.
Full of shit. You're right. Full of shit. You trying to act as if y'all wasn't laughing, carrying on, kiki, and all that. Um, and like I said earlier, when somebody puts an RO on them, they cut a rug. But notice when the shoe was on the other foot, nobody said nothing. There was nothing said. Nothing.
People to do. But that's why I say don't let people talk you into things that you wouldn't do on your own. Because at the end of the day, you stand alone. Just like with Geneva. I'll still say it a million times over. She didn't deserve to be in jail. She didn't do anything to be in jail. But some people who already knew what was happening behind the scenes
Hey, E11.
thought that this was going to be funny and that she was going to get what she deserved, according to some people.
And you see how that goes. Nobody said that. Even in my chat, I said, I'm not talking about it. I said, I don't want to see really anything like that being done. I don't even know like the specifics of all of that, nor do I care. But what I did know, and I've said it, they was gonna light my motherfucking ass up. I knew what they was gonna do. I knew what their plans were. I knew what their plans were. And let me tell you something, Jules. You talk too much. You talk entirely too much. I've always said it. You talk too much. When you said, oh, and I know your whereabouts and I know you didn't move, I know what you're referring to. I know what you're referring to. And I know who told y'all that foolishness. Be careful, Jules. You think you so slick. And that's the thing. You thought you weaseled your way out of that Glenwood shit and all of that. You thought you weaseled your way out of that RO last year and all that. Yeah. I know the games you're playing now.
And this is why I have a problem with some people in this community, because I don't think anybody here deserves that. There's not one person here that's hands are clean. There's not one person that deserves that. Nobody deserves to go to jail over stupid YouTube when there's real criminals out there doing horrible things. Hey, Secret. And then the people who knew about it are sitting at home waiting for it to happen. And like, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Those are bad people. Those are bad people, because the normal person would not be okay with that. Would not be okay with that. And by the way, George, you can close out your YouTube, hide your YouTube channel, do whatever your YouTube channel. You are not gone. You are not gone, you Calanova queen.
Listen to the smoke that she has for me. For what? I literally just hid my channel because I don't want to be in the drama. I never said I was leaving. Just didn't want to be in your drama.
You are not gone.
Let me
You just
rewind
hid
that
your
a
channel
little.
a million times over. She didn't deserve to be in jail.
And let me say something because I don't know if most people caught this. Well, I was listening to Ann yesterday, and I think she was playing this live that um, Maria was doing. She had said something like she caught a welfare check 2 days later. Well, how long was she in there? And I'm just going by what they said. How long was she in there? 2 days later?
She didn't do anything to be in jail. But some people who already knew what was happening behind the scenes thought that this was going to be funny and that she was going to get what she deserved, according to some people. And this is why I have a problem with some people in this community, because I don't think anybody here deserves that.
She said 2 days. 2 days.
There's not one person here that's hands are clean. There's not one person that deserves that. Nobody deserves to go to jail over stupid YouTube when there's real criminals out there doing horrible things. Hey, Secret. And then the people who knew about
Sassy, nobody knows. Nobody knows what she did.
are sitting at home waiting for it to happen. And like, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Those are bad people. Those are bad people, because the normal person would not be okay with that. Would not be okay with that. And by the way, George, you can close out your YouTube, hide your YouTube channel, do whatever your YouTube channel. You are
Yes, she
not gone.
was.
You
Hey,
are not gone,
Deborah.
you Calanova queen. You are not gone. You just hid your channel. But that Calanova queen is going to bite you in the ass, George. I promise you that. I promise you that. Because once I saw um Calanova queen in Cooch's chat saying that her minor child and her life are being threatened people are
That they
text
did.
spoofing her. And I'm like, who is this person?
That they did.
Oh, yeah, I'd say that 100% it was messed up for Kendra to do that. Who is this person saying that they're getting spoof messages threatening? Because I can't even imagine anybody in this community sending a child threatening text messages and a mother. And where does she come from? And you have Cooch saying, I'm sorry you're going through this. I'm so sorry.
Now, I would like to say on Tuesday, this was a white woman who spoke Spanish, and they was having a conversation going back and forth. Y'all know I've gotten on here and I've tried to say things in Spanish. I cannot hold a conversation in Spanish. In fact, I've told everyone the only sentence, hey, boo, how are you? I have missed you too. The only thing in Spanish that I know is mi amiga Heidi tiene un ojo. That is the only sentence I know in Spanish. That is it, and that is all.
You have to deal with this. And I'm like, what is she dealing with? Because there's nobody doing shit to her.
Yes, she did, Savage.
And then I find out that it's George being Calanova Queen. Hey, Adore, how are you? That's why I say, guys, be careful. When you see people like this, we already know who's more or less in this community. You know, a few will come in here and there. But when you see somebody, if you were to see somebody like somebody using a different name that's not okay, like Secret Life, coming and saying, okay, I'm getting harassing calls or I'm getting harassing text messages, I would believe that if it was somebody that's been from in this community. But when you see somebody
That's
like
it,
a
sweets.
Kalinova,
That's it, sweets. That is the only sentence I know in Spanish. That is it. Friend Heidi has one eye, un ojo. I believe she.
come in and make up these stories and no screenshots were posted, nothing was done, there's something behind that. And that's what makes YouTube dangerous because they were trying to build that up, a storyline there, using the name Kalinova, Queen. And then she said in Cooch's chat, or he said in Cooch's chat, I'm going to have to deactivate because my life is in danger. And right there, for somebody who doesn't know any of the story behind it, will say, wow, who do you think is texting? Could
Now, how many lies has she told on people? How many lies has she? So, Marie, I'm just going to ask you practice what you preach and stay out of people's business. If it has nothing to do with you, why are you on here white knighting for people? Shut up.
okay, could it be Maria? Could it be Jules? Is it one of their people? What's going on behind the scenes? Something's got to be happening because that woman is afraid.
Okay.
Hey, Granny, because that woman is afraid for her minor child. That's so fucked up that they're doing that to a minor child. And guess what? There was no woman and there was no minor child. It was all George.
I get blamed for everything.
And
I
Anne ran
am
with it and said,
every
hey,
Reddit page.
can you post, can you send me a message on IG? And then George posted on his
Oh,
community.
back. So on a Tuesday, I was a white woman, right? And I speak Spanish fluent. And you were so quick to run and dox that woman. So you were so sure on a Tuesday, but then all of a sudden on Wednesday, it became me when you guys have already had my email. Hmm? What games y'all running over there?
Can anybody translate what Calanova wrote in Spanish? DM me Calanova. And he was the one who did the translation in
Okay,
Spanish
because
from
her
English
eyes
to
sweet.
Spanish. You all would be shocked
I
at
didn't
what
translate
in
that. I asked habanero. See, you're not even getting the story right.
Hibiscus. Yes, exactly. Who the account was, but smelled like BS. Pissed me off at
Stub-my-toe
the
last
creator in
week
this
and I saw
community more than once, and I've never gotten spoof calls or threats. Yet, you know what? What did it for him? And he's like, "Oh, oh," and Anne was like, "She's lying." I wasn't the one who found the email. When that Casanova account was writing stuff, um, there was somebody behind the scenes, some a bushwatcher
You
watched,
hear this? Listen to this part. Listen to this.
and then that bushwatcher sent me the proof with everything, the screen record, the screenshots of it being George coming back to his email, and then two more emails, two more YouTube channels that he has with the same email.
Listen.
So
I
he
have two more sock accounts, y'all. Two more.
didn't.
Please tell me what those ones are.
I guess when he opened it back in 2013 or 2016, he didn't hide the email or didn't know back in the day what it was doing, and he just used it for that. But to do things like that is a very dangerous game to play because they're out to make it look like we're these horrible people who are harassing.
Because on a Tuesday, it sounded real good. She knew who it was on a Tuesday. But then on Wednesday, when they tried to get me triggered so I can start talking so they could run a game like they did last summer and the summer before that with John, I didn't take the bait. You know what I did? I quietly hid my channel so I'm not getting involved in that. And then what? Guess what? They kept going with it. Maria and Jules. And mark my words, this is third party harassment. Mm-hmm.
Mothers and minor children for no reason, and that I would
No, Savage, her dementia is just really starting to kick in and wear down on her, so. Or she's reading something.
get Geneva because I didn't forgive Geneva for what she did for me. Geneva's done nothing to me compared to what others have done. Not everybody here has done something to me, but I'm saying she's done something to me. Brooke's done to me, and I have forgiven her too. Not now. I'm not talking to Brooke anymore. But at one point, Cooch has done to me, and I have forgiven Cooch.
Yeah, now I'm fit something on Reddit. And that is just crazy and asinine. Like, I have never spoken on Maria's parents. I don't think I've spoken on anybody's parents on here. And that's really just something I wouldn't do. I might say, like, your mama, but I would never, like, call somebody's dad out the way she said I did. Like, and Maria, you're wrong for that. And you really owe me an apology for that because that is not my account on Reddit. Show your proof on that one. And don't show me a spoof text, okay?
it goes on and on and on. So it wasn't like this whole thing that this Kalinova person wanted to put out there that I was still holding a grudge. So I was working, pretending to be Genevra's friend and working against her. And it was all over the Discord. It was all a lie. And I think George is the one putting laughing faces because I see that you're in that Glenwood account, George.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I was in the chat putting laughing faces. No, I was not. And now I'm a Glenwood account. No, I am not. You and your lies. And you see what I'm saying? This is the third party harassment I'm talking about because that's not my account. The Fit Club, whatever, is not my account. And I was not putting laughing faces. In fact, I believe Brooke was live. I was listening to Brooke. Um, so you see what I'm saying? They're just trying to get me to talk. I know exactly what they're doing.
But I think either he hid it for a reason or he hid it because he got caught and he didn't know how to get himself out of it. Even though Anne was still defending with the proof that I posted that it was not George. Dollboy is clearly scared of Geneva. Poor Dollboy.
That was Clark who made that comment. Hey, Raven, how are you? And you see, I'm learning. What did I say before? We can't be dumb all our lives. I just removed myself from the situation. You can't blame me for nothing. I'm not going down that road with you.
Oh yeah, but maybe he deleted it. He hid it for now, but he won't hide it forever. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that her person had trusted me to give me that information because we would never have known.
Why don't you say who that person was? See, Maria, you talk too much. You talk too motherfucking much. Say who that person was. I can tell you who that person was. And I can tell you. Oh.
Who Calanova was. And I was thinking, it can't be. I mean, people are making so many accounts now, but when I saw that it was 2013 or 20.
Listen, I'm smart enough to know to protect myself with these ones. I know. And I didn't say nothing to nobody. I protected myself. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
The date, I'm like, where did this person come from? Where did it come from? How did she? What? Who is she, and why does she have this on me? Like trying to blame me for shit I haven't been doing. Then it made all sense. It made all sense. But shit like that backfired, George, because it just makes you look unreliable
Mm.
when you do that to people. So bad. I'll never forget it. Who? Vengeance is ours and completely legal. I thought it was kind of strange that account was not in chats. Then all of a sudden it comes in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It came out of nowhere. I don't know who that account was when it was coming in as Color Nova, and I'm here trying to figure out. And the
On
picture that I
Tuesday.
posted of that lady was a picture that Color Nova account had used before. So that picture was taken out of somewhere. He probably just Googled the picture and came out, and that's what. So who knows? That poor lady is just somebody that was used as an avatar at one point. So I'm thinking, okay, it's a woman, and look who it turned out to be.
Look at this. Look
That's
at
why
this.
I say don't believe everything you hear.
Look
Ask for proof.
Look at.
Anne
Listen to
said,
her.
email me, no, message me on IG. So she wanted to get proof, and nothing ever happened. And to this day, she never called them out because they only call out the people from that they don't like. They don't call out the people who do the bullshit, who are in their chats, who are their friends, who are actually the ones still doing stuff. That'll never happen. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'll see you guys on Thursday so I can show you what I was been working on.
Listen to that. Listen to that. Listen to that. I was laying in a hospital bed healing. Okay. They cut me from one side of my ass to the other side of my house. They pumped me with flicks of flattened cement. And y'all think I'm sitting up here on YouTube? Girl, you're out of your mind. Out of your mind. Out of your mind. Out of your mind. But what I will say is, keep fucking with me from between now and then. Whenever this court stuff is over between those two, keep trying to tie me into it. I will take legal action, Maria. I am not joking with you or Jules on this shit. I'm asking y'all, leave me out of it. I have no problem. Y'all know I have no problem taking legal action on y'all. Y'all do entirely too much. Y'all love interfering in people's court cases and all that kind of shit. Speaking from experience. So, haha. And in your own words, Maria, like you said, you wanted to be the hero a couple years ago. Leave me out of your mess. Leave me out of that Geneva stuff and the court stuff. Leave me out of it. I'm not in it. Don't want nothing to do with it. And I told y'all that before. I don't have no problem hiding my channel again. until it's over, but I'm asking you nicely, don't put me in that stuff. Like I said, I protected myself with this because I know the games y'all play. Tell the full story, girlfriend. Say who the bushwatcher is. And these are my thoughts, my opinions. Nobody pushed me in any type of way. I wanted to say this because I do feel bad that y'all are using KK and y'all brought KK into this. So, and I mean what I say. Anyway, what else is going on? Anybody have any new, good, exciting news going on? Yeah, she doxed the wrong person. She ran to dox that lady. And then said I was using, girl, get the fuck out of here. You lie more than anyone I know. So you start, yeah. And then how many times they say, oh, George, you're wrong again. You're connecting the dots again. Connecting the dots. You're connecting the wrong dots, George. You got it wrong again. No, no, boo. No, no, Bookie. George is right again as usual. And Heidi, what don't you know about that one eye? I want to show y'all one thing since this person can't keep my name out their mouth. Come and get it, my ice cream, baby. Jay's got the flavors that I know. Where'd I put them at? Let me find them. In fact, let me just read them because I don't want this lady trying to strike me for it. But I will read it, and just like I said, friends like her, who needs enemies? Oh. Do-do-do-do-do. Mm-mm. So this is Jules messaging someone. And this is what Jules says. I saw Clark making a comment on Instagram and in other rooms. He really needs to be careful and pick a lane, someone says. I'm so sorry, Jules. I know he's one of your closest friends, but but really he doesn't spend much time in your chat. Then she says, Jules says, I bet his husband doesn't know about his side business of selling drugs. I'm really close to exposing him. I thought he was my friend and he was being two-faced. He thinks I won't do it, but I could really fuck him up if I decided to dox him. I'm not going to be here too much longer. I got stuff to do. Then she says, he travels a lot, so I don't think he does. His husband has lots to lose if he gets caught. I know Clark. He has a soft spot for Jen. Jen has no clue about the sock I use in her chat. So I can keep an eye out on him when he is in there at least. But who knows who he's messaging? I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of you. So y'all see how she does? Y'all see how nasty she goes? Jules says, he needs to pick a lane. He is just okay with her after what she has done to me. There are a lot of people who are pissed at him for flip-flopping. I might just send Amzy his info. Not Jules sending around people's info, not her. Then I wouldn't have to do anything. Good idea. Keep your hands clean. Everyone already hates Amzy. I'll keep my eyes on Jen. I'll let you know if I found out anything, Jules says. Thanks. I'm almost ready to just show him what happens when he tries to play both sides of the fence. It doesn't work that way, Clark. If he wants to be in those chats, he can see what happens when they have his actual info. Fuck that. That's what Jules said. That's what she said. So that's the type of person she is. That's the type of person she is. Mm-hmm. I wasn't trying to play that.
The truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off. Hey, bad bitches wanna be my babe.
Oh my Becky. Um, oh, I mean, he's a weasel, but his husband has nothing to do with this. Leave family out of it. Exactly, Jules. She doesn't like her family to be mentioned and all that. But, Clark, he always likes to run his mouth. And this wasn't yesterday either. She's more talented. I know. Talented or evil. She's the reason why people roll around on sock accounts and all that. She's a loser. Jules is a loser. She has nothing better to do with herself. And then when I get time, I'm going to play this old live. I started to clip it.
Yeah, yeah. 28 shit. Cali. You know I love me a motherfucking tree. Yeah. Got a white boy on my roster. He be feeding me pasta and lobster. He just hit me up on Tuesday like, which doing, babe? Let me take you shopping. I told him, well, I'm a little busy. He said, damn, I'm in your city. But anyway, it's okay. Hope you have a good day. I'ma see you by day 50. Then I told him, you treat me so well. He said, cash out for sale. Matter of fact, scratch that. I'ma see you with stack just cause you fine as hell. And I told him, well, thank you, baby. Anything for my favorite lady. Well, I gotta go. They just let me know that I could pick up my Mercedes. I got hoes, might just be your nigga, in different area codes. He know what's up. Everywhere I go, every time I pop out, I call and they drop the low. Drop that fucking location. Cause I got hoes, might just be your bitch, in different area codes. She know what's up. Some of them bros, could be your daddy. And I big pimpin' cause they know. They know what's up. Got a nigga, yeah, he from the trap. He low key, yeah, he stay off the map. Anytime I need some money, he say pull up, cause it gotta be cash. Pushed up, he design it down. He like, babe, you ain't never around. When nigga, I gotta put up in the dirt, cause why you ain't never in town? I'm out of the way with Pablo. This nigga swear that he your chopper. He know not to play in my face, and I swear it's hard for him to keep my calm, huh? He be tweaking cause he in my vato. In his pockets like I had the lotto. I'ma get to this money, it's fuck these niggas. That's forever the motto. Fuck 'em. I got hoes, might just be your nigga, in different area codes. He know what's up. Everywhere I go, every time I pop out, I call and they drop the low.
And when I get time, you guys, I'm going to start making times. I'm going to have to just start covering Jules every day again. Um, I just don't know that I can hang with 5, 6, 7, 8 hour lives. I don't have that kind of time. And even if I did have that kind of time, I don't think I want to sit here for 5 and 6 hours. But I've laid off on her. I started doing real life and all that. But I see on that last live she did, she wanted to bring me up for no reason. So, Jules, you see what happened before when I was covering you. You got mad. And I wasn't even mean and nasty with the shit with you. I always did it in a light, joking way. You just don't like the fact that people talk about you and the shit that you do. Um, but I see I'm going to have to start going back to that. Oh, Heidi. Oh, Heidi. Hey, Habanero. How are you? And you guys, please let me know if y'all see any lives. I'm not going over there to watch them. I'm not going to do all that. But if y'all see them trying to like pick and pick and pick, please let me know. And if y'all hear them blaming me for that Cali account again, please do let me know so I can take this further. I've asked nicely for y'all to stop accusing me of that kind of stuff. Quit trying to tie me in on that core stuff. I have asked nicely, but I will take it to the next level. And I mean just that. Um, Well, you have a good day at work, Habanero. I'm actually going to get off here. I just wanted to just, mention that and just like, KK, no, that was not me. But you guys have a wonderful day. Stay warm, stay dry. Jordan, I need you to send me your playlist you've been dropping. Girl, I got some bangers. Girl, and I don't know if you want, Daddy, but seeing how I can speak Spanish, I've been watching this bomb ass telenovela. No, but I did watch on Netflix, and I heard Ann talking about she watched it the other day about that girl. She killed her boyfriend and his friend. I think it was called The Crash or something like that. Um, what was the name of that show? It's on Netflix. And Heidi, I tried, but I just cannot. Yeah, it's called the Crash. That girl is sick, sick. But I tried to get into Plathville, and I can't do it. That family is just they're weird. Like they are weird. But yeah, I will send you my playlist. Let's see, what have I been listening to lately? I've been listening to a lot of Rihanna lately. That Anti album she came out with, that album is a banger. It's been 10 years since I think longer than 10 years since we had music from Rihanna. So, Rihanna, I don't like talking about people's kids like that, but if them kids are the reason why we're not getting new music, you're going to have to get rid of them kids, okay? Fuck them kids, okay? We need some Rihanna music. Um, Y'all know Janet Jackson's my girl. I'm hoping we get some good Janet music. But why is he in a hospital gown? He was detoxing. My beautiful Heidi, and thank you, cousin George. Well, I will have a wonderful day at work. Well, that's good. And it's the weekend. You guys have a good weekend. Go out there and touch grass. We are getting a pool installed. Get me. I need some new gym music for. Right. We are getting a pool installed. I'm very excited about that because it's going to be my death. How many black people you know can swim? So if you guys don't see me in a while, this time I actually died. Okay, I died. I thought I was a swimmer and I'm not, and I died in the pool. So that's it. One time I did go swimming. I don't know who I thought I was. Jumped in that water. My chest started pounding. I was splashing and all that for dear life, trying to get up on out of there. And a little voice in my head said, just stand the fuck up, dummy. So I stood up. It was only 4 feet of water. Kanye, new album I'm enjoying, but struggling to be okay with it. Yeah, Kanye West, he's too far out there for me. And too far out there. I don't. Mm-mm. Which residence? I know where to go. You calling me a hoe? I ain't no punta. I keep my panties clean. I'm just not a swimmer. I never liked water. And it's very true. Black folks, we're not swimmers. We are not. That's not us. And one, I don't want to get my hair wet. Two, I don't want to die. Okay, listen. Okay, this time I really got to go. But let me reiterate it one more time. I don't want nothing to do with that court case. Leave me out of it. This is the first and last and only time I'm going to talk about it. Leave me out of it. I will take it to the next level. And I mean that. Daddy and Avi, I say this with love. But what the fuck is wrong with y'all? What they do, Sassy? What they do now? And it's almost Pride Month, you guys. So keep that in mind. Kanye's problem. Yeah, he is. He's beyond like just problematic. He's just. I don't know. I don't know what my cousin Kim was thinking with this one. But hey. Okay, this time I gotta go. And I mean that. Well, Well, hopefully we get an update from John and we hear about this detective soon. John, I'm rooting for you this time. Now, you know what you did to me the last time, John. You had this whole chat attacking me, calling me names, telling me I was wrong, conspiring against me. You know what? I'm staying out of this one because I'm having flashbacks of that. Mm, mm. Okay, bye bye this time. You're right. See you guys later. I believe Heidi is going live in 30 minutes, and then E11 is going live later, followed by Brooke and Vault. So you guys have a great day, and I'm out this time.